Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back. Hope you learned some sentences in my previous video and you are trying to use them in your day-to-day life. Use them, then only you will be able to remember. If you are not using whatever you learned, you might forget. So in this video, I am giving a lot of information. So kindly go through full. I am explaining all the verbs and how to use sentences in past tense. So, and also I am explaining so many other things. If you completely go through the video, you will know. As I mentioned, kindly use in your own day-to-day life to practice. If you go to vegetable shop or anywhere, try to use Kannada sentence, then it will automatically you are able to learn. Come, let us see now what all things we are going to learn in this video. As I mentioned, in this I am explaining about Kriya Padagalu, that is verbs. There are a lot of verbs as we see in English, same way in Kannada, and you can use them in sentences. In examples, I have given Madu and Tinnu. Those sentences, verbs I used in my sentences, and you can try to do with other verbs also to learn properly. Now let us see do. Do meaning Madu, Madi. With respect and plural. Meaning what? If there are many people, then also we say Madi. And if there is, if we are talking with respect to elders, then also we say Madi. So Madi is used for with respect as well as for many people, plural. See, Nodu, Nodi. Same way with respect and plural. Nodu is for general talk or someone friendly talk. Nodi is for with respect. Generally, you can use Nodi only for everybody. That is also possible. Madi, Nodi, Kudi, Banni, Hogi. So this is with respect. With everyone you can use this, not a problem. Even those small kids also you can use with respect words. Sit, Kudu, Kudi. Come, Ba, Banni. Go, Hogu, Hogi. Eat, Tinnu, Tinni. Generally in Kannada, Tinnu or Tinni is used only for breakfast, snacks or some sweet items like that. But when we want to say about eat food, then we say Uta Madi like that. So we don't say Uta Tinni or Uta Tinnu. So generally it's not used in Kannada. Only for snacks and some other items or chocolates. For those things and all you can use Tinnu or Tinni. Run, ಓಡು, ಓಡಿ, jump. ನೆಗೆ, ನೆಗೇರಿ, swim. ಈಜು, easy, climb. ಹತ್ತು, ಹತ್ತಿ. So these are the next verbs. Now let us see next. Think, ಯೋಚಿಸು, ಯೋಚಿಸಿ, play. ಆಡು, ಆಡಿ, write. ಬರಿ, ಬರೀರಿ, sing. ಹಾಡು, ಹಾಡಿರಿ. So for play, we don't press, just we say aadu, aadi. But in case of sing, you have to press haadu, hadiri. Ha, it's not a. Okay. So you have to be careful while spelling in Kannada, otherwise it will give different meaning. Show, torisu, torisiri. Odu, odiri. That is read. Drink, kudi, kudiri. Anyone comes home, coffee kudiri, tea kudiri. Okay, so I am going to explain about question words also. Coffee kuditira, tea kuditira, that kind of questions also. Negative sentences that are question mark sentences also I am going to make in next video. Give, kodu, kodi, take, togo, togolli. Now we will see how to use Madu and Tinnu in sentences. As I explained in previous slide, When we want to use ಊಟ, then we say I ate my food. ನಾನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. And I ate my breakfast. ನಾನು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದೆ. So here we don't say ನಾನು ಊಟ ತಿಂದೆ. Sometimes some people say that, but generally in bookish language we use ನಾನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ನಾನು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದೆ. We ate breakfast. ನಾವು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದೆವು. ನಾವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದೆವು. So this is how we need to use in sentence. The next, he ate his food or he ate. So this is for masculine gender. So you are talking about second person and you are telling he ate already. ಅವನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದನು or ಅವನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದ also is fine. ಮಾಡಿದನು or ಮಾಡಿದ both are okay. ಅವರು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದರು. This is with respect. If you are talking about elderly person or husband or wife or father-in-law, mother-in-law, basically elderly people, and with respect when you want to say, you can say that ಅವರು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದರು. He ate his breakfast or he ate breakfast. ಅವನು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದನು or ಅವನು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದ is also fine. ಅವನು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದನು or ತಿಂದ. ಅವರು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದರು. Here we cannot say ತಿಂದ. Here we have to say ತಿಂದರು. Final. We have to completely say ಅವರು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದರು. Or for single person you can say ತಿಂದ, but for ತಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ, but for plural or with respect ಮಾಡಿದರು ತಿಂದರು. We have to use like that only. And one more thing, this ಅವರು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದರು. For feminine gender also it remains same. It doesn't change for plural form. And this is for masculine gender. And then if you are talking about third person, and then you can say ಅವರು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದರು and ಅವರು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದರು. This is with respect as well and also with for plural form. For both it is similar. Now next one for feminine gender or strilinga. In this, she ate her food. So or she ate. Instead of he, we use she. So this is the difference between feminine and masculine gender when making sentence. ಅವಳು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. ಅವಳು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. And here we cannot say ಅವಳು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದ. Only for masculine gender till the we can use, but for that too single person. But for feminine gender ಮಾಡಿದಳು. Lu is very important. We have to add that. And with respect, as I mentioned in previous slide also, ಅವರು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದರು. Female, this remains same. She ate her breakfast or she ate breakfast. ಅವಳು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದಳು or ಅವರು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದರು. So only danu will change to dalu in case of female. Now for feminine gender, for third person, they ate food. ಅವರು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದರು. They ate breakfast. ಅವರು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿಂದರು. So it will remain same for both masculine and feminine gender. So for neutraline gender, Napumsakalinga, cow ate grass or dog ate bread. Anything you can use. So here ಹಸು ಹುಲ್ಲು ತಿಂದಿತು. ಹಸು is cow, hullu is grass, tinditu. Okay, and then here we won't say ಮಾಡಿತು. ಹಸು ಹುಲ್ಲು ಮಾಡಿತು, we don't say that. So here we have to use for neutraline gender ತಿನ್ನು only will come. Okay, cow ate grass. ಹಸುಗಳು ಹುಲ್ಲು ತಿಂದವು. In this is plural form. ಹುಲ್ಲು remains same. Grass we don't have plural form. Only ಹಸು, cows. We have to say ಹಸುಗಳು, ನಾಯಿಗಳು, ಬೆಕ್ಕುಗಳು. So for all neutral gender, when we add this galu at the end, it indicates that it is plural form. Hasu singular form, hasugalu plural form. Now in this I am explaining all vegetable names. So when you go to any vegetable vendor shop, you can use verbs and sentences to make using these vegetable names also. So this will be helpful for you to make a sentence. So now let us see what all vegetables how we call in Kannada. Potato, alugade, lady's finger, ಬೆಂಡೆಕಾಯಿ, brinjal, ಬದನೆಕಾಯಿ, ridge gourd, ಹೀರೆಕಾಯಿ, pumpkin, ಕುಂಬಳಕಾಯಿ, bottle gourd, ಸೋರೆಕಾಯಿ, ash gourd, ಬೂದು ಕುಂಬಳಕಾಯಿ, beans, ಹುರುಳಿಕಾಯಿ, bitter gourd, ಹಾಗಲಕಾಯಿ. Capsicum, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೆಣಸು or ದೊಣ್ಣೆ ಮೆಣಸು also we say. Cauliflower, ಹೂಕೋಸು, cabbage, ಎಲೆಕೋಸು, green chili, ಹಸಿಮೆಣಸು or ಹಸಿಮೆಣಸಿನಕಾಯಿ. Coriander, ಕೊತ್ತಂಬರಿ ಸೊಪ್ಪು, cluster beans, ಗೋರಿಕಾಯಿ or ಚೌಳಿಕಾಯಿ also we say. Fenugreek leaves, ಮೆಂತೆ ಸೊಪ್ಪು. Malabar spinach, ಪುಂಡಿ ಸೊಪ್ಪು, the gungura we say that one. Radish, ಮೂಲಂಗಿ, peas, ಬಟಾಣಿ, gooseberry, ನೆಲ್ಲಿಕಾಯಿ, garlic, ಬೆಳ್ಳುಳ್ಳಿ, cucumber, ಸೌತೆಕಾಯಿ, choyote, ಸೀಮೆ ಬದನೆಕಾಯಿ, onion, ಈರುಳ್ಳಿ. Thank you for watching this video and see you soon in the next video. In the next video I am going to give lot of information again to make future tense sentences and also how to use many verbs in Kannada for all three sentences and how to make negative sentences and how to make question sentences. All those things are going to come in next videos. So please subscribe and keep learning and keep practicing, and in further videos I am going to give exercise so that you can try to make sentences using verbs and tenses on your own so that you are able to learn to make sentences on your own. Thank you.